Hello everybody, Lurgs here, welcome to my channel, and today, how to clean the filter on your LAY-Z-SPA. Right, let's get cracking. Well, in a minute. Cleaning your own filters is a good way to save you some money, but you can't beat a brand new filter, and I'll take you through a few tips to help keep your filter clean, and then I'll show you how to clean your filter to prevent the E02 error. Just a few tips to keep your LAY-Z-SPA water in tip-top condition. If anyone is getting in your LAY-Z-SPA, make sure they have a nice shower before they get in. This gets rid of any deodorant or skin creams or sun cream, anything like that. That just helps keep your water nice and clean. And make sure you wipe your feet on a towel before you get into the LAY-Z-SPA. Then buy a cheap sieve and just use this to get out any debris that's floating on the surface. That's dead flies, leaves, anything like that. That will really help stop your filter getting clogged up quickly. The other tip is to make sure that you keep your chlorine tablets regularly changed. Ours has got the Chem Connect device to distribute the chlorine, and there's a link above now about how to use that. This is the E02 error that you may be getting on your LAY-Z-SPA if the filter is dirty. First thing you must do is switch off the LAY-Z-SPA at the mains and also unplug it. And the filter is the bottom one here. The top one is the Chem Connect. That is what distributes the chlorine into the water. So to remove the LAY-Z-SPA filter, just unscrew this anti-clockwise. Comes off nice and easily. Just drain off any excess water outside. Then we'll take this inside, remove the filter, and I'll show you how to give them a good clean. Undo the screw cover on the front. Then the whole casing just lifts upwards. And that is the filter there. Now you may find if you've got lots of people in your house with lots of long hair, this will get matted inside this casing here, inside those rubber bits on the side. So just pull out any long hairs from here. This one is actually not too bad. Just give it a rinse with some fresh water because this may be a bit slimy. Again, with the casing, give that a good clean. This one is dirty, but it's not too bad, but compared with a brand new one, these are super clean. The first phase of cleaning is just to take a spare toothbrush or an old toothbrush with some hot soapy water. Just give the filters a really good clean, nice scrub with this toothbrush, get out any large bits of debris, any hair, anything that's matting inside here. You can already see some debris already falling out. This is the first phase of the cleaning process. So just give this a really good scrub. And that is already looking loads better. What I'll do now is take the dirty filters that I've got here, throw them in the washing machine. Now it's better to put at least 2 filters in the washing machine because then they're bashing around against each other and helping them to clean each other. Then just use a slight bit of washing detergent. You don't need too much, just a very small amount. On this washing machine there's a super quick wash, so I'm going to select that. So it does a 30-minute wash. I'm going to just up the temperature slightly to 40 degrees. Make sure it's on the lowest RPM for the rinse and spin at the end, because obviously we don't need them to be super dry. And then hit the start button. So it's going to take 35 minutes, but obviously I'll cut all this footage short. And this is a really good way of just helping to clean your filters, just to help them last a bit longer, just save you a bit of cash. They don't come out anywhere near like brand new ones, but it just helps prolong the life before you have to go and buy some new ones. Whilst they're being cleaned in the washing machine, there's a link above now about how to add additional air to your LAY-Z-SPA. So if that's getting a little bit soggy, you just need to pump up a bit of extra air into it. So these are getting a nice good clean in the washing machine. As I mentioned right at the beginning of the video, you cannot clean the filters forever. Eventually they will start to break down. I did actually manage to get a box of 10 brand new ones off a well-known auction site for a pretty good value. But it seems so wasteful just to use them for a week and then just dump them when you can just give them a good clean. Whilst we're waiting for them to wash, there's a link above about how to use the LAY-Z-SPA keypad. That's just an overview of how it all works and how the buttons work. Six minutes left. You can already see in there that it's just starting to look a lot cleaner. 2 minutes left. No time to boil an egg. Maybe time to have a cup of tea, which obviously we'll do at the end, which we have to do in all my how-to videos. 1 minute left. The end. Right. Turn the washing machine into the off position. And here are the 3 filters. Looking much cleaner than when they went in. Obviously still not as good as a brand new filter, but let's compare them with what they used to look like before they went in the washing machine. Pretty disgusting. And now, yeah, loads better. A quick washing machine tip: always leave your dispenser drawer and drum door open. After a wash, that just stops your washing machine going mouldy, helps with ventilation, stops it smelling. The other option to clean your filter is to use a jet washer and an old toilet roll holder and just give this a good blast. Unfortunately, we're currently in a hosepipe ban, so I can't actually do this. Right, one of these filters is ready to go back in the LAY-Z-SPA, so just put it inside the filter housing, put the cover on, just push it down, then take the locking nut, screw that in clockwise. This should be nice and simple, don't force it if it's not going on properly, it's only a plastic thread. This filter is now ready to go back in the LAY-Z-SPA. Again, these are all plastic threads on the screws, so if it doesn't feel like it's going on correctly, don't try and force it. It should just go on very easily. There we go, it's already going on. You're screwing it on clockwise. Doesn't have to be crazy tight. As soon as it's locked in, there we go. Remember to turn the spa back on and press the orange test button to get the power on. Then press the power on button on the keypad. Set the temperature of the LAY-Z-SPA. Then I'm going to turn on the heater and the water filtration system. So it's currently 30 degrees, the water, and I want it to be a toasty 36 degrees centigrade. And to help it warm up quick, I'm just going to put the cover on. Whilst I'm waiting, I'm going to have a quick cup of tea. I tell you what, on a nice summer's day in the LAY-Z-SPA, absolutely lovely. If you found that video useful, please subscribe by pressing this button down here if you don't want to miss more videos on how to save you time and money. There's also some other videos around the edge of the screen. If any of those are useful to you, you can select those now.